Hello and welcome to a brand new Dominion tournament. This is the Menagerie Mix tournament. If you've seen any of my preview videos for Menagerie, this shouldn't come as a surprise. But yeah, we are going to be playing a 4-game set as part of the pools round with SamE. I'm in the mouse pool. All the pools are named after various animals from the Ways, which is pretty cute. And my pool is all kinds of stacked. I have SamE, Dr. Steelhammer, Amphit, and Cat of the Year as the 4 other players in my pool. So I'll be playing 4-game sets with each of them, and then I'll probably be eliminated. But hey, we'll get to play some Menagerie before that happens. So we got Cavalry on this board. That's exciting. Cavalry is a card that I think is pretty tough to evaluate, so it'll be interesting to see how that does. We've also got Wayfarer for draw. That's definitely a very strong option. We got Goat for trashing, so that's taken care of. I guess the question is... Well, part of the question is, of course, what do we want to open? And then how do we want to set up the draw? Do we have to get cities? Do we just get heralds? Do we get a snowy village? Probably do get at least one snowy village at some point. I want to get a silver. I mean, I think getting a silver would be good, because I wouldn't mind having a kiln. Maybe silver pixie. It's cavalry. Interesting. I'm assuming that's for shuffle triggering purposes, though I'm not actually sure why that would be pages at this point. Pixie is Way of the Owl is pretty nice. I'm surprised. I guess he didn't have enough money. I was gonna say, I'm surprised he didn't get a Wayfarer, but if I want to do the same trick with cavalry here, I do have a silver. I draw. Well, So what have I got in there? I've got a pixie, I've got an estate, I've got a silver, and 3 coppers. There's a lot of... I mean, the most likely thing that I do is draw 2 coppers, then I can just buy another pixie, but there's a lot of other things that could happen that would be good. If I draw... If I draw silver copper, that's not super exciting. Maybe I get Snowy Village. If I draw silver pixie, that's copper pixie. I don't know. I want to try it. Okay. We got the silver. Do we want to get a Snowy Village at this point? I think we do. The plus buy will be nice. I don't think we want to Way of the Owl. Sun's Gift. So at this point, big cavalry again. Like what I really want to get is a wayfarer, but I don't think that I'm very likely to be able to. Even still, now let's just get a herald. I should be able to buy a cheap wayfarer this turn, right? Because I'm not. My cavalry is down here. Play the cavalry. Oh, gain 2 horses, and then buy a wayfarer for 3, or no, actually pixie for 2, and then wayfarer for 2. Not that it really matters. A village, interesting. I mean, I guess I could like draw on, but I only would draw 1 card, so no, 2 cards. Yeah. Courtier, okay. Sure why you want Courtier, but whatever. I think we'll lead with either horse or herald. I think we'll lead with horse. Let's see what the herald finds. Thing useful. Okay. Pixie. Oh. Interesting. I think we do that. Sure. I think we get 1 herald and 1 cavalry, probably. Right. So at this point, we should be good to play Snowy Village. Do we want to gain a silver with Wayfarer? I guess we can draw first. I don't think I want to gain a silver. Do I need that money? Do with it, their pixie. Which could actually be relevant insofar as it makes Wayfarers cheaper. I actually wonder if you, I mean, if you have enough buys, not that that's going to be the situation here, you know, buy a copper before you buy Wayfarer, but I'm gonna have 9 money to get to 11 money. I don't think that's particularly useful. I think I'll just hang on Pixie. Well, 8 money, but that'll be enough. I mean, it's enough for Pixie, Wayfarer, Herald. Or do I want to get a get a kiln? I can't get nearly as much other good stuff. I think I will hold off on that probably. Start gaining silver soon off Wayfarer, I guess. Do you control the order in which you gain these? No, but copper comes last. Interesting. So if you buy Alliance, then you can buy it at Wayfarer after that for free. It's fun. I could see myself buying Alliance at some point. Not specifically to get Wayfarers, probably, but you know, could be good. So he gets a kiln. Makes sense. I'm gonna start with Horse or Herald. Probably doesn't matter. This is a little early to be playing Snowy Village. So I haven't found any of my heralds yet. Be annoying. Also can't afford by cavalry. Guess we're playing it, seeing what happens. I think I still don't want the silver yet. Herald, I guess, because if we do find Wayfarer, that's still effectively plus action. Same thing there. I do want to play my cavalry. So I could leave those 3 cards on top. I think it's mostly I had 8 last turn, 4, 5, 6. So I got 2 coppers in there. Yeah, I don't want to leave that on top. I just play Wayfarer, play cavalry. Still don't want to gain silver. All right, I guess we go kiln pixie here. I do want to get a kiln. I want my heralds to find the horses. That's a good combo. Happened once last turn. Want it to happen more. Really think there's any way for me to ensure that it happens, though. Swamp's Gift. It works well enough with Herald, even if the wisps don't activate. Alliance Wayfarer, do it. City. I guess that makes some sense at this point. Heralds are getting pretty low. Loses 2 coins is a peculiar way to phrase what was going on there. I mean, that's one of the best boons we can get, so I guess I should probably take it. No, not good timing for that. Could see that being good, but like make sure my kiln gets lined up with a herald or something. Yeah. All right. And is that what we want to do? Kiln Herald? We want to try to kiln Wayfarer. Let's kiln Herald, I guess. Okay. Some stuff happened. Do we want to try to do any cavalry gain and play shenanigans? I don't think that's going to be helpful. Let's do Okay, do we want to gain silver at this point? I think we do. Okay, so I'd certainly get some cities of my own. Probably a good idea to do so, given that SamE is probably going to pile the heralds. I could just go city, city, pixie. That's good. And if they get activated, we can do city, kiln, city. That'll be pretty nice. If they don't get activated, I guess it could still be correct. I assume he will activate them. Six coppers in the trash. I feel like I have trashed more than 3. So I'm a little ahead there. Which is a little surprising. Oh no, I guess I played 3 coppers. Oh no, yeah, that means I trashed. No, it means we each trashed 3. Okay, yeah, never mind. Alright, so he hasn't set himself up to activate cities in a way that helps him, which means he may not, actually. I thought he was going to, like, gain or buy Herald by cavalry and then keep going or something, but guess not. Something I could consider doing, of course. Pixies are also pretty low, actually. That's another thing I could look at. I mean, right now it's more expensive to empty Pixies than Heralds, obviously, but... cities, yeah. So... I think I want... I could play Pixie as Owl and just draw. Also own the Pixie, but no, then I need to play the... I guess Killing City is just as good in terms of drawing with Pixie as Owl, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, that's false. Where is it? Wait, we go down to 1 action, go up to 2 actions, we go down to 1 action. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Reconsider. Oh. Alright, maybe it's time to buy cavalry. So we have 9 if we trash copper, which we want to do. So we can buy Cavalry Herald, though it doesn't help my own situation very much. Maybe we just buy the cavalry. Like, I've already played these 2 cities, so activating this one is like, who cares? I guess I didn't need to play the goat. But it could help me with owl, so I guess we'll do it. Alright. Oh, we could play cavalry as owl. That looks good. It does look good. Do I want to gain silver? I think not. Oh, I guess my city. Well, whatever. All right, we've got plenty of actions. Do we want to gain a silver after all? We get us up to 9 coins, depending on what Pixie does. I guess we do. Interesting. We want to gain a gold. I have to expend some horses to draw it. Just one. Well, I mean, I guess I could gain 2 golds. I don't really have the buys to take advantage of it. Unless I'm going to buy another cavalry, which seems a little sketchy. If I take 1 gold, then I can buy, like, 2 cities. And the pile out is, like, real close. I don't want to buy 2 cities. I just want to buy 1 city. 1 city and a courtier. Seems wasteful to get to trash this, only gain 1 gold off of it, but and I guess getting 2 golds if the cities are going to get activated anyway is pretty good. Alright, fine, whatever. Discard. Gold. All the gold. Get all the gold. We'll replace the horses anyway. Okay, so we're definitely buying 1 city. I think I need courtier just for the plus buy. I need the money. I'm tempting to like buy alliance, but I'll buy the courtier. Am I out of pixies? I'm probably out of pixies. 5 pixies in the trash. There's a pixie. So there's 1 pixie. Wait, now there's 6 pixies. So there's 1 pixie still. Did I play pixie? I played pixie as out, so maybe I have 1 pixie left. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he got Earth's Gift. That's good for him. Really good. He takes Pixie. Okay, he takes Wayfarer. Well, that makes some sense. It makes me less scared that he's actually going to pile out. Earth's Gift is being one of the best pile out enablers at this point. I don't think he has the money to pile, but with enough gains like that, it'd be impossible. I'm a little surprised he took Courtier there rather than City. Like, if he wants to pile, and maybe he isn't intending to try, but if he wanted to pile, then taking City would be the way to do it. Help more than Courtier, at least. Still got to get 6 gains. Well, 7 gains if he wants to tie. And actually, he went first, right? So, yeah. He can't tie. And actually, he doesn't have any Pixies left, so he can't get the buy boon from Pixie. So I think I'm probably fine. At least to not lose immediately. Well, at this point, I definitely think the goal has got to be to hit Alliance. Get more points from that than you do from buying Province. I guess, double Province is, of course, an option as well. He just set a silver aside with Native Village. I guess he did. Interesting. Four buys and 14 money. What are those other cards? More horses? It could be. He's got. I've got 4 horses. That's 2, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. So yeah, he wasn't gonna be piling out anyway. He's got to buy some points, I think. If I can hit the Kiln, it just depends on how much he buys. Pixie, okay. With more buys, a Wayfarer pile out is possible because wayfarers are cheap. I don't know if I'm going to have enough buys. I probably will not, but interesting to note. I guess we start with Herald, just in case we can make use of Owl, depending on what it hits. Well, so much for that, I guess. We could get some plus buy onto our cities by emptying pixies before we play them. We could do that by going like Pixie Cavalry if we can hit 8 and 3 buys, which is going to be tough. I guess we can try spend all the horses, I guess. Herald. We just play Wayfarer, I guess. Do we take the silver? Likely I might need the money. Guess I'll take. There's a silver. All right. Well, we're gonna have to play at least one city. We've only got 2 buys here. We play the Snowy Village. That's not enough to go Pixie Cavalry. Sadly. Okay, now we can do it. Now the question is, should we? So, we would probably play Courtier for buy coins regardless. Not gaining the actions, any more actions after playing Snowy Village could be a bit of an issue. We'll have 5 more actions. We play 2 cities. We don't need to play the cavalry. Draw 2 more cards off of the cavalry we buy. Certainly have money enough. To make the initial purchase, I mean. How much money do I have total? 3, 4, 5, 11, 17. So we do that. Playing the 2 cities replaces buying 1 of the pixies. I don't know. This doesn't seem like I'm spending 3 buys to get a couple buys back. Doesn't seem worth it. So let's just play the cities. I guess. Oh, yeah, we don't have Kiln. Well, all right, let's play Herald. So we can Kiln Pixie. Is that what we want to do? Sure, I guess. I mean, that really, if I'm not going to pile out, that. Yeah, I still think it's the best thing for my turn. Okay. Don't. Let's see, what do we have down there? Probably. Well, we have one more Wayfarer. I think I want to keep this pixie around. Oh, I did have another city. Whoops. Okay. Well. Alright, gain all the horses. So how much money do we have now? A lot of silver, that's for sure. 23, 24, so 25 or 26. So, I mean, obviously we can just triple province. Probably seems like a good bet. If we triple province, we're up by 12 points. Yeah, let's just that. Alliance is 9 points. I guess double alliance duchy would actually be more points at the cost of shoving a lot more cards in my deck. I don't think there's any way he can pile out and take a points lead here. I don't think he has enough payload, but we'll see how many points he can get. It's going to be pretty hard for me to triple again now that I just put 3 provinces into my deck. And the good news is I started the turn with 4 horses and I ended the turn with 6 horses, so that helps. I did gain a pixie as well, which, I mean, doesn't draw me anything that I wasn't drawing already, but it does mean that I might get a boon that's relevant. So he emptied the pixies. I'm not sure. That was a good idea for him, but and I guess the fact is, if he triples to match me and I single province, then I win. He doubles and I double, I win. He probably has to go for at least one alliance. No, he's gaining a lot of gold. I guess it's not impossible that he could quad, but I'd be very surprised. Wow! That's so much money. Where did all that come from? I mean, I know he had 2 cards on the mat, but Dang. Okay. I he gained. I guess he probably gained 3 golds that turn, but that still means he had. Like he only had like 15 money the turn before. I want to say so. I don't know. Pretty confused by that. Like maybe he had silver gold. I know he put a silver on the mat, so maybe he had silver gold. Oof. Yeah, maybe he had silver gold on the map, but that still means I guess he went from basically playing like 3 golds to 7 golds that turn. So I mean that is a pretty big difference. 12 money plus the silver is 14. Yeah, plus he gained a silver from Wayfarer. I guess that's like at least somewhat reasonable. All right, so here we've got Camel Train, my favorite card. The draw is Barge. Probably just Hostelry Barge plus Magpies. You do anything with rats? And stone. Oh, there's Bounty Hunter. Okay, never mind. You get Bounty Hunter for sure. Oh, but we have to choose between Bounty Hunter and Magpie? Sad times. Is it actually correct to open Camel Train here? Ugh. Like, given that it's actually a way to gain cursed villages without taking a hex for what that's worth. You can also gain, like, peddlers. I mean, the reason I'm thinking about doing it is because it's either that or silver. With Bounty Hunter, we don't really need silver. Like, we want to hit 4 for Magpie, first and foremost. We probably want to get a Barge, but I mean, I guess hitting higher numbers is good because then we can Stone Mason, but silver... Yeah, actually, yeah. I've convinced myself. Stone Mason. Thank you for allowing me not to have to buy Camel Train. Alright, so our Silver and our Bounty Hunter don't match up. Next turn, most likely... Bounty Hunter in a state. And we can probably buy Magpie. So do we want to buy Barge here? And I guess we could buy Stampede. What would be the point of that? Make sure we find our Bounty Hunter. Maybe also Stonemason something. Is that better than just buying a 5 outright now? It is worth noting, there's no plus buy on this board. There's just the Stonemason gains. So, oh no, wait, never mind. There's Barge. What am I talking about? Okay, never mind. We're more... If we find our bounty hunter, we will hit 5 again, for sure. So even as this bounty hunter, estate, copper, that's 5. So we don't have to worry about that. But if we only hit 1 estate, we can stonemason for magpies. So I think I'm gonna get a barge. I guess I should have stampeded. I guess I should have stampeded. Okay, do I want to get that camel train? Sure, I guess. I mean, there's not like a lot of terminal. Well, I mean the barge. No, I'll just get a silver. Gah! And we don't pair with any of our estates. That's great. Should have stampeded. Odds were in our favor. Alright, so we could stonemason for 2 peddlers if we really want to. Seems a little silly. Probably just stonemason for magpies. I mean, I could stonemason for barges, it's just not the right time for that. Here, I think I'm just going to pick up... Well, I could get a hostelry. What was this? When you gain this, you may discard any number of treasures in that many horses. Maybe I should have gotten 2 hostelries and gotten some horses. I think I'm just going to grab another magpie here. We'll get hostelries later. Magpies are a good thing to get. Really too bad I'm not seeing my barge, though. All right. Can work with this. Hopefully I don't draw any of my magpies dead. I probably will. Or my stonemason, for that matter. I guess stonemasoning peddlers could be a thing, so maybe I should have gone for stonemason peddler. I am a little surprised they didn't play the this turn barge here, just for the plus buy to gain some peddlers. Or a peddler. Oh, he only had enough for that? Or he just didn't play the rest of his... Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Unexpected. So, we definitely want to stonemason again. We could do double hostelry. Undo my treasures. Don't need to go any higher than this unless we want a stonemason for barges, which I don't think we do. I think it's a good time for hostelry. Let's do that. Oh, but we could gain a magpie instead of the second hostelry. I think that's a good idea. Horses do not help you buy peddlers, it turns out. Not that that's a reason not to get them, really, but just an observation. Oh, that's cute. Way of the frog top decking them. This time you can pick up a free peddler. I think at this point you just go ahead and stonemason for barge. Maybe you take barge coven or barge curse village instead of barge, but we shall see. Okay, he wants to get hostelry, I guess. Oh, interesting. You would rather not get the stonemason. This surprises me. Okay, so do I go ahead and crash a state with stonemason, given that we have all these magpies running about? I don't think so. Actually, we could stonemason for peddlers. Kind of like that. For reasons mentioned before, we can stonemason peddlers into stuff if we want to. I think we split the magpies. Maybe it's 6-4. Is this... Okay, well, we're not playing the stonemason, so we might as well... Or do we want to top deck a stonemason? We probably don't. No, never mind. Yeah, so if we don't draw with barge, we've got 7. It's probably enough. We don't get the +5. I want the +5. I want to get a peddler. Now, give it now. All right, well, we drew through an estate, so that's not too bad. And another stonemason. I think I want more barges. I'm just a little short on villages. I wonder if I should get a coven. Yeah, we'll get a coven. So I'm thinking for this turn, I don't play the hostelry until I've drawn some with Magpie, so I can see whether I maybe want to Way of the Frogget instead of playing it. Is it when you gain or when you buy? Probably when you gain, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of horses. We are actually getting pretty close to a pile out here. Between cheap peddlers and stonemasons. Camel train. Well, that's not a very exciting turn. What have I got down there? My bounty hunter, right? I kind of want to play that. Unfortunately, I don't have any plus buy. I kind of want to exile the stonemason. I have a few too many of them. I mean, exiling a state, I guess, is strictly better, except for my purchase power. Yeah, I have not done nearly as much exiling. I guess he's been drawing a lot better than I have. I mean, I can just buy a hostelry. I guess it's fine. That's what I need most anyway. It's unfortunate because I don't get to trash a copper, but... I don't know, maybe I should have exiled Stonemason and gotten some horses. That was probably better than keeping Stonemason around. Then again, maybe it'll be more useful to have the option to get some extra money coming up here. I wonder if he can actually pile out this turn with stonemasoning peddlers. Pile the hostelries. I definitely got outplayed in this. you want to trash peddlers into golds and get all the golds back? That seems not... Or maybe he needs the money to pile. Did you not find any of the horses you needed to find on? Or is he just thinking? I'm going to imagine him doing something that doesn't push a pile out here unless he just... Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we're definitely exiling a stonemason, right? Still only have 7 coins. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Probably got a few too many of these guys. So we're just getting a barge and, I don't know, then losing the game. Yeah, that one stampede really set SamE up for the rest of the game because he drew his deck and then got a bunch more horses by getting hostelry and then just kind of kept cycling on that. Whereas I didn't do it because I was like, well, I can hit the price points I want to hit anyway, but then I wasn't drawing my deck. And so I never drew my deck. Go again. Exile's a peddler. Why? It's the cheapest one to get. Oh, I guess because it doesn't combo well with... yeah, okay. Was I ignoring the magpie pile and looking at the pile out? It's possible. Yeah, that was probably a lesson in how to play Menagerie boards. Like, the horses may be temporary, but if you get enough of them and you can, like, continue to go back to that same well, works. Okay, so here we have not peddler. Vampire, always a good card for gaining good stuff. We can bargain for it, so that's cool. Displace. is a fun card. Stables and Destrier for draw. So it's too bad we don't have the 4/3. Bargaining for Vampire on turn 1, I think, would be really strong. I do like the Fisherman open. Seems generally better than silver. Yep, okay. So we both had the same idea. We can get another Fisherman. So the 2-coin hand not looking so bad. Barring a couple of particular hexes. Maybe just one. I think there's only one that would force me to draw discard copper here. Oh, rude! Oh, that's so rude. Man. Not cool. Alright, well, I guess we go with supplies, probably. I don't think we need havens. Do we? Well, I mean, havens definitely add some reliability, but we're not even at the point where it's relevant, but so irritating. I mean, getting a horse is good, right? But timing. Oh, I guess I should look at this too. We can also use Haven as Way of the Seal, so that's something. I mean, that's not just Haven, of course, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, where's my dang vampire? Diluted. Well, so long. I guess I can. Yeah, I can get a vampire anyway. So that's fine. Get second vampire. What did he gain from his vampire? Sanctuary. Interesting. I could see that. I mean, we could just focus on bat trashing and get stables for draw. I think I prefer that. So Vampire will pretty consistently be able to gain Destrier for what it's worth. At some point we're going to want to do that instead of stables. All right, so we could do the top decking thing here. We could. Do we want to? Probably. Although we've seen like all of our copper, so maybe we want to get a couple Destriers and not stables. So what do we have in there? We have all of our estates plus bat and what is the other card? Is it another copper? 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay. So there is a copper in there. But maybe I will get one Destrier just in case. So yeah, let's do Way of the Seal. Grab could get a sanctuary. Knowing that I have 3 estates in there makes me more inclined to do so. And, alright, so we know we have a copper in there. We're not going to not draw copper, right? Let's get another stables. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, mistakes were made. Wait just a minute. I should have gotten the destrier. Frig. Oh, this could be really bad. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, so Way of the Seal, when you gain a card. But that, it's exchange, so we can't top deck the vampires, sadly. So I think we Haven regular. Maybe that was a mistake. Or do we just trash estates? Do we care about buying like another Haven or supplies? Yeah, I guess that's fine, probably. Whoa. Unexpected. Okay, well, I guess... I'm gonna go Stables Destrier. At some point I should be gaining a terminal. Displace, maybe. For now, we'll do that. Envious? Oh no. I like this. It's like the seal picture on top of the fisherman. I mean, it's no different from like the pig with Enchantress, but it's just... I guess I'm just not used to it. Oh, no, rude. Rude. Do I want to sacrifice? No. Oh, I can take a Destrier. Ah, okay. Not too bad then. Hey, stop that. Alright, we definitely don't want to exile that curse if possible. I want to trash it. I don't want to do that Fisherman's Whale of the Seal thing. Probably, well, probably not. Come on. Okay, now it's looking more reasonable. sure would be nice to find my bat, though. I've got like a couple destriers in there, so I'm not super worried about top decking, I guess. There's my bat. Doesn't say the horse gets top decked. Weird. All right, so I think maybe at this point I do want to displace. Maybe not. We don't like have 3 costs in our deck to. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe never mind. Can't really make much use of plus buy either. Really just need to keep trying to improve our draw. Let's get 2 more destriers. We could get a fisherman for economy. At some point we need some money, but ideally we would do that by buying them for cheap. I don't really see. I think I'm just going to get another destrier. I don't really see the second sanctuary doing much right now. One annoying thing about stables is it makes it so you can't buy fishermen for cheap. So that's just the way of things. Bag. Do we want a haven or do we want a seal? We got another stables in there. We got another destrier. If we haven, then we can buy a fisherman. No. What did I do there? Double clutched or something. All right, so I think we want to go fisherman supplies. I mean, got a good amount of draw now, so we could go like fisherman silver. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, we can go fisherman. Well, that's noteworthy. I mean, I guess that could make my stables bad, but We just take another destrier. Could also displace stables at some point. Want to grab a displace? You can't do gain and play stuff without it. Yeah, sure, I'll grab a displace. But not top deck it. I guess I can't do gain and play stuff with this either, come to think of it. So maybe this was a bad move. Maybe we end up playing it as Way of the Seal for a turn before we get some stuff that we want to do with it. Probably want to pick up a gold this turn if possible. Should be possible. And then we can start like displacing gold and then regaining it. And I guess, oh, you can't displace province in a province, that's right. You can sanctuary the provinces though. Now that is a clever thing with the destriers. All right, what are we doing here? Because we don't need to exile anything, really. We could displace a horse. I want to do that? We could also displace copper into supplies. Still get a gold. So if we do displace horse, what are we trying to do with that? Actually, if we don't play the displace, I guess we can get fisherman the gold. Is that better? Still pick up a destrier off of vampire. I guess we could also bat trash the horse just to keep the bat stuff going without actually reducing our available supply of money. Yeah, that's reasonable. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get Fisherman, top deck that. We're gonna get a gold, not gonna top deck that. Trash a horse. And we're gonna gain a Destrier. Top deck that. Miserable is actually a pretty good one to hit him with, just because a lot of the other ones aren't necessarily doing a whole lot. Did he not end up exiling any? Oh no, he did. Yeah, that's right. Never mind. Yeah, I don't feel like the extra plus buy is doing a whole lot right now, except maybe if you play Seal, you can do top deck 2 Fisherman. Which is, I mean, not bad, but you can just get a supplies, so it's kind of whatever. I don't know what I'm undoing here. Well, it's not like you drew cards. Let's displace this Sanctuary. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now... Wow. What? What do you want now? Okay. I don't know. It seemed like that was going to work pretty well for you, but I guess it doesn't really... Like, you're going to be displacing gold now, so getting the extra Sanctuary back doesn't really accomplish anything. So just take a Fisherman. Sacrifice. I guess you can sacrifice actions to gain, like horses, I mean, to gain a Necropolis effect. So that's actually pretty good. Alright, do I want to haven something? Maybe I haven the stables. Okay, so at this point, I definitely think we want to be displacing gold into province. We've got enough to just buy another province. But we need to get the gold back. I guess what we do, we could trash another horse and buy gold supplies, and then we have an extra like horse to work with. I think that's what we want to do. And then crash the horse, and hop around a deck is like not even necessarily harmful. I could see getting... Oh, you got to displace and a sacrifice. Yeah, it's pretty good. But I could see getting a sacrifice here, kind of following suit. And we can displace into displace, I guess, with one of the horses. That'll suit the same purpose. And gain and play the other displace. These poor horses. They did nothing wrong. So wait, does SamE have 2 golds? Yeah, okay, he bought one last turn as well as displacing into one. Okay. Okay, I guess we can go ahead and do this. So... do we do the displace something into another displace thing? I think we probably should. So what? Wait, where's my other... Oh, I don't have another horse. Because I gain the supplies last turn? Is that correct? Yeah, I don't have another horse. Okay, so we lose a stables. Or we lose a fisherman. Fisherman's easier to replace. And we also get the fisherman back. I guess we get a fisherman. Or you do it with a fisherman. Oh wait, but when we displace the second time, the fisherman's not going to be cheap anymore. Right. We can vampire gain a fisherman. That works. Ugh. Lag. Why is it laggy? So painful. Alright, I think we go ahead and buy another supplies here. We have more horsies. Fat trash, 1 copper. Is he gonna be able to triple though? Like he has 3 golds. Oh, well, I need to gain my gold back if I want to be able to do it twice myself. That could be an issue. I gain duchy. That's all be suboptimal. Is he gonna be? I mean, he can certainly displace twice. Can he displace twice and buy province? He was like 1 coin off of that, but then he bought another gold, so yeah, I mean, he probably can. Oh. La, 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 la. Yeah, this is bad. I guess I could bargain. I could go like gold bargain. Get the fisherman back if I need it, which maybe I don't, but I might. And then take duchy. Yeah, not excited about that. I hope to win with taking duchies here. Maybe I don't even get the fisherman back. Maybe I just go... Well, if I want to play the bat... I need the gold back if I expect him to be able to triple. Or do I just go... I could triple duchy. It's just a little... Puts me in an awkward place. I feel like I should gain 2 duchies at most. That means one of them should probably be off the vampire. Well, this is so awkward. I he triples, he's at 29 points. If I get a duchy here, I'll be at 16. So I would need province, duchy, duchy, duchy. 3 duchies. One of which comes from a vampire, 2 of which come from my purchases, and then I can exile my other gold, but then I don't have enough money. Yeah, that doesn't really work very well. I guess I can displace a gold, displace 2 other things into duchies, and then buy a duchy. Yeah, maybe I can make it work if I get 2 duchies. So do I go duchy, duchy here? And vampire, fisherman. I guess so. Envious. That could actually help. May not be able to triple. Although the fact that he can't, given that I was planning around it, it doesn't necessarily help me. Yeah, I might have also wanted another sanctuary to exile these dang duchies. Oh well. Yeah, maybe I should have got the sanctuary. I don't know how many turns this is going to go. If it ends on this turn, then it doesn't matter. Testrier into province. Interesting. I guess that does work. Something I can consider for my turn. And Envious is definitely putting in work on my behalf here. So he could, like, province duchy, were it not for that. And then I really probably couldn't catch up. As it is, it's not helpful. Oh. Oh. Yeah. He can double duchy. I forgot that he had 2 vampires. Oh my gosh. Well, that's probably GG. Those hexes actually hurt too. I'd have to sacrifice fishermen here. I guess I probably do. I don't even know if it's possible for me to win. 12, 18. Yes, it is possible if I get all the duchies, which I probably can't, but, Come on, it's so laggy. Why is it so laggy? It's ridiculous. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I was just a little slower to the punch here. Is it possible that he does? I guess it's possible. I can't even gain a duchy off of this displace. I guess we just like... I don't even know what we do. We don't have plus buy. Let's play this as Way of the Seal. Does that even help? I mean, it probably doesn't matter. My god, this lag is killing me. It's just... I guess I probably know the answer to that question. Some combination of the Menagerie just came out, everybody's stuck at home, and this tournament is going on and people are playing it. But I'm surprised that we have the numbers to really push that. I didn't feel like I should have been that far behind, but I guess the way that he transitioned into the game, transitioned into the end game was just like slightly better than what I did. I'm trying to think why that was. I mean, he picked up the sacrifice before I did. But he was player 1, so that's not... I picked up the displace first, then he picked up the sacrifice. Player 1, so that's not necessarily super telling, but he managed to get the second displace before I got my second displace. I'm trying to remember how he did that exactly. Or was that he got a second gold before I did? I don't remember. That's okay. We're learning things about Menagerie. That's the goal of participating in this tournament. I have no expectations of doing well in this group. 3 of the players are definitively better players than I am, and the other one is, I don't know. The way the tournament is structured is that there's a set of groups, like like above a certain rating cutoff and then a set of groups below a certain rating cutoff. And the idea is that that way people get to play with people closer to their skill level. And I just barely made it into the top set of groups, which is like exactly the opposite of what you want to do. You either want to be in the lower set or you want to be towards the top of the upper set, but you don't want to be at the bottom of the upper set. That's just bad news. So yeah, it's going to be probably the roughest group stage I've ever had in one of these tournaments. You know, but that's okay. I mean, I'll get to learn more that way than I would have if I'd been in the lower set of groups. So hopefully that'll help me going into like the next league season, that sort of thing. Or just, you know, for my general edification and enlightenment. Right, so now we have experiment. Well, what's the point of that? With all these horses flying around. Actually, there's not too much horse gaining on this board, though. Just scrap. You got Hunting Lodge. Yeah. Ooh, Hunting Lodge and Village Green. Now that's nice. And I'm going first, and you can't enhance estates. Which sucks. Yeah, so we've also got Stonemason again. Probably want to open with scrap. I can see the argument for opening stockpile. Maybe we'd open scrap stockpile. But also open like scrap experiment. I'm gonna get scrap and then think about it some more. We want to get up to Hunting Lodge. We want to get some Village Greens. We probably want to get a Sanctuary at some point for like ongoing plus buy purposes. Yeah, I think experiments. I think I prefer experiment to stockpile. Just make sure I find my, well, make sure is the wrong way of saying it, but make it more likely to find my scrap and pair it with an estate. Poacher. Okay, so he's just not even doing scrap stuff, going for Sanctuary probably. Oh, Way of the Rat. I should pay attention to that. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to get a Hunting Lodge. Scrap misses the shuffle. So it goes. Unless we want to, like, experiment Way of the Rat, which we could do. So if we play the scrap, we're going to get... Realistically, we're probably going to go Silver Horse. Maybe I should have taken a Sanctuary as first 5. Because we want to be exiling copper more so than scrapping them. But, yeah. We could, if we Way of the Rat, I mean, the risk is that we don't pair scrap up with estate. That's probably not the way to go. Sadly, 2 coins does nothing. So I guess we actually want... Do we want a horse, or do we just want silver? Probably want a horse. And then we're going to take a coin so that we can buy experiment. I definitely want Sanctuary as my next 5. Start exiling coppers. We could also do tunnel stuff. We do have Hunting Lodge on this board. Actually, Way of the Rat and buy a tunnel if we wanted to. I think we want to get the sanctuary going first. All right, so this time... Maybe we want to pick up a village green. So we could go coin horse. Could do Away with the Rat thing, but then we can't buy anything. I think I play horse first and see if I can find my scrap, maybe. Okay. Oh, I should have Way of the Ratted my hunting lodge. Crap. I regret everything. I wonder if it's time to enhance my scrap. That's an option. I have two buys. I can't really do anything with the other. Or buy that way. Just go ahead and trash copper. Discard and draw draws me nothing of particular value. Yeah, I wish I'd Way of the Ratted. I do. I guess we'll keep the scrap around and buy Hunting Lodge. I guess we could also look at enhancing horses, except that we're not going to be gaining them for much longer. See, he gets the tunnel. Yeah. Thing I want to do, for sure. Let's go ahead and exile an estate, I guess. We're going to Way of the Rat the village green. We'll look to enhance the scrap this turn. He's got 2 estates in exile, so I've definitely done more trashing. gotten rid of all my estates and a copper to his 2 estates. Hunting Lodge and Way of the Rat has kind of got some self-synergy, which is cool. I think we don't want to do that right now. We could just exile the scrap instead of trying to enhance it. It might be easier. Yeah, let's just exile it. I don't think I want to rat this, though. Kind of annoying outcome here. Like, I want to need more hunting lodges. Gaining 2 more village greens might actually help with that. I guess I'll just do it. Triggering the shuffle is terrible at this point. Yeah. Maybe I do rat experiment here. Let's see, what's the... I mean, the worst case outcome is I draw tunnel. And I just buy the experiments. I don't really need a village green anyway. Oh, man. Why is his deck doing more things? I guess he has 2 more hunting lodges. How did that happen? He get 2 more hunting lodges. I don't understand. Ugh. I guess I gotta play on. Otherwise, I've risked just falling too far behind. I'm gonna stonemason for 2 hunting lodges. Oh my gosh! How did this happen? Ugh. Okay. Oh, I guess I should... We got 5 coppers in there. I guess that's... Yeah, we're gonna... Boy, that didn't... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, why am I drawing so few cards? Like, how am I supposed to... Yeah, because the order of operations there is not what I expected. I still lost the split 6-4, though. It freaking sucks. Yeah, I don't really understand how that happened. I mean, he didn't bother to buy Village Green. It's not like I bought that on a 5-card hand, or a 5-coin hand or something. I don't know, maybe the scrap was a bad idea, or maybe I underinvested in experiments relative to him. I don't think so, though. Only got 7 coins? That's surprising. Or maybe he's thinking about buying Enhance. It's in gold into Province. That would make some sense. Definitely. I guess if you were going to do that, though, you'd maybe want to grab some more Sanctuaries. Maybe that's what he's thinking about. Sanctuaries, so you can exile the provinces. Stonemason for scrap experiment. Interesting. I don't know why he wants another scrap. Okay. Guess we just stonemason some copper. Seems fine. End up drawing 7 cards. 2, 3. Yeah, I want to do that so that I can get my tunnel again. That's a little potentially awkward. So if I do this, how much? Let's see. I have 679. So I mean, I have enough for like Sanctuary Experiment. There's so many actions. Stonemasoning for multiple sanctuaries would be nice. While still grabbing some experiments, but the odds that I draw correctly for that and don't like set up a bad turn for next turn, not great. Think. So I discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards, draw 5 of them. Even 2 bad cards on top of my deck is pretty bad. So I think I don't. Or no, wait. I'm going to draw one of them off the top with this Hunting Lodge. And if it's the tunnel... I'm effectively going to draw 6 out of 7 cards. How much do I want to gain another gold right now? If I draw the gold, then I have 9, 10, 11, or 12, which would be enough for Stonemason, Sanctuary, plus Experiment. If that's worth it. Maybe I should just Stonemason for Sanctuaries. Yeah, I think that's fine. Didn't even realize he'd gained 2 poachers. Stonemasoning poachers to gain 4, like 1 poacher to gain 4 experiments is pretty hilarious. He did this the supermarket scrap. Card action, buy coin, silver horse. It's fun. Enhance gold into province. Yep. Okay. That is the thing. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Well... I have 4 of these to play. I increase my hand size if I pitch now. And if I don't, I don't. But on the other hand, like, the village green is gonna increase my hand size once. It doesn't matter whether it happens now or later. So let's just sanctuary a copper. Okay. Would really like to see my tunnel. I could get another gold. Okay. Oh my gosh, am I not going to find my other hunting lodge? Okay. So let's... Do we want us to like this second stonemason in our deck? Quite possibly not. You can do cute tricks with it, but there's also a stop card. Let's get it out of here. Crash copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a chance we don't find our sanctuary, but that's okay. But we did. All right. I think we enhance gold by experiment. Wait, what? Oh. This is not governor or whatever. Is he gonna try to like pile out here without playing any experiments? That would be actually quite possible because of stonemason. Oh, well, there's 1. There's 2. Oh. I was like a little worried about that, but then I was like, nah, he can't get through his whole deck and do stuff without playing the experiments, surely. Right now he's coming pretty close. He doesn't have to buy a whole lot. He'll probably manage it. I guess there's also stonemasoning stuff to gain. Yeah, I mean, what was I gonna do anyway? Not gain experiments? I guess that would have been an option. Experiment with a rat, pretty cool interaction. There's no real point in him gaining a stonemason off of this. I don't know what he does with the other gain. Okay. Clearly going for it. Oh yeah, he's got it. God damn it. I just... How did I find so far behind? Oh. Client is too old. Well, okay. So much for that, I guess. I mean, I guess I can... He's not letting me use LastPass. Fuck. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, that was a thorough beatdown. I'm still not exactly sure how I fell behind on the hunting lodges. I definitely regret that happening because that was the key card. Hunting lodge is good. You heard it here. Hunting lodge is good. But yeah, I mean, I'm treating this more as a learning experience than anything else. So, I mean, it's frustrating in the moment, but you know, I'm not too broken up about it. And SamE is a really good player too. Stomped me in league, stomped me in this tournament, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again probably in not too terribly long for another match in the Menagerie mix. Until then.